Hi, you guys, and happy Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in to another scheduled midday WABA IG Live conversation. And today's guest is none other than point guard Miss Marie Marquez. She is the part of the new WABA team, the Carolina Upstate Thunder, which is currently 1-0 at the moment because the season just began last Saturday. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for tuning in. But we'll get to that in just a moment. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this breakdown of the league just in case you all don't, if you're unfamiliar. The WABA is a professional women's basketball league for female basketball players worldwide, post-college, or at least 18 years of age, who extends their platform for them to become a professional ball player, either with the WNBA or signing a contract to go play overseas. So they are better known as the League of Opportunity. They are made up of 40 teams, but 34 are currently playing in this season, which is season 5. Like I mentioned earlier, it began this past Saturday. But not only are they the League of Opportunity for women basketball players, if you have a small business in one of the cities that hosts a team, if you are a college student, if you are a media outlet, if you have a sports athletic brand that you want to get out there on the market, if you would like to own a team, if you would like to coach a team, reach out here on Instagram at Women's ABA, send them a DM, or log on to www.womensaba.com. So it does look like our special guest is able to join in at the moment. So let me go ahead and get her in here. So you can see what she has to say. Hey,
How you doing, Helen?
I'm good. Look like you
I
riding. Look like you riding, girl.
I finally got on. I had to change Instagram account, so
I see. Yeah, I see. Instagram wasn't trying to let you be great today, huh?
I'm telling you, haters.
But you know what? We made it happen. We made it happen. We're gonna go ahead and get this conversation started. We got some people that's excited to find out who you are. So with that being said, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Marie Marquez. I am the owner of True to Hoops Basketball Training Academy here in Greenville, South Carolina. I played college basketball at PC and Belmont Abbey. Played some FIBA basketball in Europe and in the Caribbean, and currently
Mm.
was developing my students, elementary all the way up to college and pro athletes, and the Carolina Upstate Thunder, invited me to play with them, so I've been doing that as well. I'm doing a lot of juggling. I'm on the way to a meeting right now.
Oh yeah, I love to hear that. So go ahead and take us into your athletic background. How long have you been playing basketball? And is basketball the only sport that you have played?
No, so I actually started playing football first. I was on my brother, I had all boy cousins and my brother, and they all went and played tackle football, so I didn't want to be left out, so I played football. Then when I got to high school, the varsity coach was like, "Hey, you should try out for the varsity team." I was like, "Okay." I mean, I can't play college football, so then I tried out for the basketball team, and then from there, I fouled out of pretty much every game to start. But I was super competitive, so just being super competitive, um, I started working on my basketball game, and I think this training, because I'm a product of the hard work, because
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't born a basketball player, that's what led to me developing or starting my basketball academy.
Oh wow. And you know that's good that that competitive spirit and definitely like that defense prepared you for basketball from playing football. So wow,
Oh yeah, the
that's
physicality of the game, and now the game, basketball has gotten more physical, so I think just starting with football definitely helped me from that aspect.
wow, that is dope. So how did your opportunity come about to play for the Carolina Upstate Thunder?
So the owner, Jabora, actually went to Belmont Abbey as well. She was a baller too. She really could lace up right now and be on the court with us. Um, so, we both alumni. She reached out to me, and we were doing it here in the Upstate. I typically working overseas, but I happen to be home due to COVID. So it's just a great way to just keep playing, stay moving.
Wow. So you definitely making the mark in the industry for women in sports. Like your background is very impressive. Wow.
I've had like a really good circle around me. I'm super thankful. I've been blessed with some really good opportunities. Like you can't make it without other people helping you there. It takes hard work, but there's definitely people that mentored me. My high school basketball coach, still one of my best friends. She helped me stay locked in, and then my college coaches. I had some really good college coaches. So again, I still have a great relationship with. They, helped open some doors for me, and just my faith as well. Like going and working with the NBA, that was something I put in my prayer journal, and like 2 weeks later, I got a phone call.
Amen.
It was like nothing. Like I had been contacting them for a couple years, nothing back, and then I finally was, put it in my prayer journal, really prayed on it intentionally for a few weeks, and I got a phone call from China, and so I was blessed with that opportunity. So it's been a lot of blessings along the way. I've been healthy. That's a huge blessing. Just to be able to stay healthy and continue to play and keep the game that you love.
I love it. I love it. So was that so you said you was able to do that before COVID, working with the
Yeah. So prior to COVID, I was in China and I was in India. So I was in our global department of Asia, and my job was basically to scout talent for our NBA academies in Asia, as
wow.
well as develop the coaches there. So just teaching the game. India, some people never even heard of the game of basketball before. China, completely opposite. They love basketball. They're super advanced. It's really just helping them take it to the next level. So it was really, definitely helped me become a better teacher of the game, especially
Mhm.
with the language barrier. And then you get to experience other cultures. So that's awesome.
Wow, I love to hear it, woman in sports. I love it. I know that the season just began for the WABA, and you all just got one game in. But how has the experience been thus far? Like being a part of this team, being a part of this league.
I played in several leagues, whether it was, professionally in Europe or in the Caribbean or even semi-pro here in the States. I played in one other league, and this is definitely extremely professional league. I love how organized they are. I think, we're super blessed from our organization. Javora goes above and beyond to make sure that everything's taken care of. We have everything we need to be successful. Uh, even in some other experiences, I can't say that I had that,
Mm-hmm.
even on a professional level. So, and even with the Georgia Soul, we just played. They're always super professional. You know, make it easy for you to. Because a lot of us, work full time. We have families. We sacrifice
Yes.
a lot of time away from work and family. So, just makes it a lot easier to make that decision when you have like an organization like ours. So they're a family. They do everything they can to make it easy for us. And the
Okay.
competition, the talent level is there. I mean, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to go out there if it's not easy and I'm not challenged. So the talent level is there, and that's great to see as well. I mean, there's a lot of talent that should be getting paid to play elsewhere.
Yes, yes. So tell us a little about the Carolina Upstate Thunder. Like how is the, like the relationship among you all, the environment.
Oh man, it's a family. And if you see us on the court, we play super hard, but in practice it's just so we can compete really hard, and then once that whistle blows, it's so light. We have fun with each other. We got a whole bunch of goofballs. I'm the only one that's like uptight all the time, but we have a whole bunch of goofballs. Everybody loves each other. It's that fun, and that's a blessing too. It just makes it easy
Yes.
to come to practice. You look forward to coming to practice. We enjoy each other. We spend time together outside of practice. you would have always known each other for years. But a lot of us just met, maybe had one or
Mm-hmm.
two practices together, a couple of our new pieces. So it's definitely nice. Nice, great environment, and then our coaches and our staff. We have a huge staff, by the way. We have like 15 people. I mean,
That's what's
and
up.
yes, it's a blessing. We got somebody to take care of everything. They think of everything for us. So that allows us to just go in, have fun, and play ball.
Wow. And there you can't be a team if it's not
And
you
we're
can't
we're
be a team
family.
if it's not like
These are lifelong relationships.
family, and teamwork. It just makes the dream work. So I'm glad that, for the
That's what I
inaugural
say every
season
day.
that you all are able to be this close. So I love to hear it. Now, talk about competing, talk about, a great environment. Let's talk about this game one that you all just played. Like 133 points. Y'all must have made every single shot that you threw up. And this score right here has to be the most in women basketball history. It just has to be. Like, I it just go to show that you got a team full of heavy hitters. So just give us a little recap for those of us that didn't get to see the game. I know it's on Zingo, but let's hear it from you. You the point guard. You set the plays.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta set the tone. Definitely starts with defense. Pressuring that ball early. We were out. A couple of our bigs were out, so we had to, play the full floor, and just picking up the ball early and turning defense into offense. Definitely, shooters around me are on fire. Everybody's lighting it up. Tan's lighting it up. Fun's lighting it up. So that opens up the floor for everybody else. And then everybody just coming in ready, putting in time, preseason conditioning, prioritizing that so that we can run the entire game. And our fans are awesome too. Like, we really have a great group of fans, created a great environment.
Mm-hmm.
So, I told them, I was like, I don't care what the score is. Like, if people are going to sacrifice their time to be here, we're going to give 100%.
Oh yeah, you
Right?
got to show out.
Yeah, because, that's not time is something you can't get back. You can't buy that. So, we're going to get 100% every minute that someone's in this building. And the time that, our ownership and our coaches put into preparing and helping us get ready, definitely, us giving back to them in that sense as well.
Okay. And speaking of preparation, how do you prepare for a game?
Um, I think I prepared differently than I did when I was younger. I think now I'm more prepared mentally to keep my head in a good space, and just remember to enjoy the moment because that can be taken from you at any time. So just really going out there and not allowing, being the captain of the team or with some of our players going down and having to do a little more of the scoring load, just not putting pressure on myself, not letting that mount. I mean, you look at the Olympics now, you have all these athletes that, mentally, that's one of the biggest
Mm-hmm.
challenges now. So I try to spend more time mentally preparing, keeping myself in a good headspace, praying, staying locked into my faith. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Mental strength and mental health is very important. That's where it begins. If you're not good up here, then everything else is just going to be a little off.
And it
So
doesn't
I'm
matter
I'm
what
glad
you
that
can do.
you said that because that's very important. And like you said, you're the team captain. You set the tone. So that is what's up. On game day, what is a must have in your gym bag?
Oh, let's see here. My massage gun. I have my massage gun. You can see me. I bring it to the bench during the game too. You can see me massaging my calves, my quads, trying to keep these legs young.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have a turn up song? What's in your ear as you that get you
Um,
amped?
I like to put on my Spanish music. Move my
Okay.
hips a little. You see my little feet. You'll see me dancing on the side a little bit.
Oh yeah, Spanish music gets you moving anyway. You don't have no choice but to move. It just gets into you. It puts you in the groove. So
Yeah,
so you do a
my
little
daughter
you do a little
likes.
two step on the side a little bit, do a little
Oh
salsa.
yeah, oh yeah. My daughter likes to play this song called Mamacita, so we'll do that. Get loose, keep it light.
Oh, okay, okay. So who is your inspiration throughout all of this and why?
Oh man, definitely. My mom. She 7 years old. She started cooking for her entire family, and she's a single mother of three by the age of like 22. Once we all got out of the house, she put herself through culinary school. She
Wow.
was like, I want to love what I do. She was doing well with her job. She quit. She's like, I'm going back to school, and putting myself in culinary school. And now she's a pretty big time chef in Tampa. So, just really risking everything to do what you love, to use the gifts God bless you with, to bless other people. So, sure, my mom.
Okay, shout out to mom, phenomenal woman. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of inspiration, tell us about True to Hoops and what was the inspiration on why you started it?
Um, I started because, like, I see, from my experience, I've had some amazing coaches. And then I've had just four coaches that made me, want to walk away from the game or doubt myself, at every level, even professionally. Um, but, the great coaches, I just always remember how they made me feel and how they
Mm-hmm.
impacted my life on and off the court. And I wanted to do that same thing for somebody else. Um, I can't say that initially I wanted to coach or, be a skills development coach. I just wanted to play forever. But it was definitely something that I'm gifted in.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a gift. And I ran from it for a while, but once I finally, accepted it, embraced it, uh, I definitely just saw God working through me with the gifts He blessed me with. So it was an easy decision once I really just fully committed and believed in it.
Okay, good. Paving the way for the next generation, which is definitely is needed, and you're living in your purpose. So that's great. The children definitely in the Greensboro area and every other area that you travel to, they're totally blessed. I'm pretty sure that your foundation is very beneficial. So congratulations on that.
It's rewarding too. I mean, it's not. I mean, I get so much out of it. It keeps my heart. Keeps my heart just happy. It's just like, 'cause I mean, it's just it's a nice reminder. There's so much more than just wins and losses, or like bigger than basketball. Like most of these kids aren't gonna go play pro basketball, but you're
Yeah.
creating leaders, mentors, mothers, brothers, sisters, So.
Okay. How can someone help or become involved with your organization?
So I'm definitely always seeking mentors, as well as right now I'm looking to bring on a couple other coaches. Um, you don't have to, be an elite skills coach. You don't have to be a pro basketball player. You have to know how to, communicate, connect with the kids. You got to care about the kids. This summer, I had summer camps every day, and I had, you know, past players or kids that I currently train come in and help mentor these younger ones. It's never too early, to start pouring into other people.
Oh yeah.
I even take in, middle school kids and help them mentor my elementary school kids. Because
Okay.
everybody, somebody looks up to you.
Exactly. You
Everybody,
could.
and everybody needs somebody. So,
Oh yeah. Women's ABA. They asked, what is the IG for your organization?
True to Hoops. That's the one I was trying to connect with before, but somebody was hating on me, blocking me. I don't know what
Okay,
was
and
going
that's
on. I had to
true
switch
with the
over.
number 2, you all.
Yeah, True to the
On
number 2.
Instagram. Now, do you have any upcoming events that we should
Yeah,
know
in
about?
Greenville, South Carolina. I'll come next out.
Okay.
So we will have it's a year-round program. We'll have camps throughout, but I also do tours. So like I actually am coming to the Greensboro area. I work with Greensboro College and their women's basketball team with Heather Macy. So actually it'll come up your way pretty soon.
Okay.
Season coming up. So I work with I work with college teams, pro players that are out of season, and just trying to stay in shape. But yeah.
Okay.
It's
Would
wide
definitely
open.
love to connect. Coming down here to the ATL, like I'll definitely show my support. In any way that you may need me to. So you need my platform, you need my hands, you need my connections, whatever. So we'll get it taken
Your
care
energy,
of.
you got great energy. I just get
Oh,
energy.
thank you. I would love it,
Yeah.
and I would definitely love to be up in there while you doing any type of camp or anything that you have going on because great energy equals a great environment, great connection, and so forth. So you can't go
I'll
wrong with
give you
that.
I'll give you fair warning though. Like, come in light workout gear. I'll throw you out there. You never know.
Let's
I'll put you
go.
out there
Let's
on the
go.
court.
Look, I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it. Now
So,
let's go ahead and kind of bring it back to overall as a female basketball player. Give us your take on the state of women's basketball today. What would you say about it?
I like to focus on the positive. I mean, there's gonna be things that are obstacles always along the journey, but I think the talent right now is through the roof. The skill level is just I'm seeing women do
Mm-hmm.
things that we've never seen before. Um, the competitiveness evening out. Everybody. It's not just like one or two teams in the league anymore. So the talent level, skill level is just through the roof. And then I think that people are with social media, our fan
Mm-hmm.
base is definitely growing. If you are just fall in love, with women's basketball is so much more strategic. And nothing negative about guys; they just have much more athleticism, right? But
Yep.
our game is so much more strategic. So for basketball lovers, it's so much fun to watch. Um, even even young men like loving to come and watch our games, and
Yes.
that's huge.
Very.
And I think a huge part of it also is like I love my favorite thing about sports is how many people bring together. The
Yes.
diversity, it unifies people. Like, with sports, everyone wants to cheer for somebody and be a part of something. And it brings so
Mm-hmm.
many people together. Like in our stand, we had all races, all ages. It's just awesome to see how many people sports brings together. Um, so women's basketball right now is just blowing up. And when I was traveling in Asia, uh, it's definitely breaking borders as well over there too. Like with women, me being like the head skills coach in the NBA put me in that position because when I walked in, most places they walk right by me and look to my male assistant, not knowing that I was the head. They just assumed because I was a woman that I was probably
Yep.
just there to do something in the background. So just, we're breaking a lot of barriers. I'm just feeling super optimistic about where we're at right now.
Oh yeah. And speaking of, breaking the barriers and the high skill level and talent and things of that nature, give us your valuable opinion on why female basketball players deserve the utmost respect.
We put the same amount of time and sacrifice into preparation that male athletes do. You know, um, when they talk about like the pay difference, um, I, if anything, sometimes we have to sacrifice more because we have to work full-time jobs on top of
Mm-hmm.
trying to prepare, on top of, a lot of us are mothers. So it's, the amount of sacrifice is there. The time we sacrifice away from our kids is the same, you know.
Yeah.
So, I just don't understand the difference as far as, respect is we have to put the same amount of time and energy and sacrifice to prepare. Um, but I think that's also like it's important that we support our own. It's one thing to be competitive. It's very
Yep.
important that we support our own in not just on the court, but like in events, whether it's bringing in female media, whether it's supporting other female businesses. I think sometimes my biggest competition sometimes is the women. Instead of us supporting
Yeah.
each other and working together. So I think that's a big part of it. If we can come together and support each other and lift each other up, that's where it starts. How can we ask
Ex-
anybody else to do it if we don't do it ourselves?
exactly. Amen. And WNBA, I mean WABA is say it's bigger than basketball, which it really is.
It
It's
really is.
way bigger than basketball because, like you said, it's a lot of sacrifices. You, especially a woman, we wear many hats. So honestly, to me, we put in the most sacrifice because you gotta, you gotta manage how you gotta manage it and
Mhm.
work your way around it. So
Oh yeah, for
to
sure.
support your family, to support your dreams, because you got every right to support your dreams too and go after them. So, yep, but you got to make it
Yeah.
happen. That's what makes women so phenomenal. So,
Yes.
coming into speaking of phenomenal, the WABA have a 3-word slogan. It's our time. So, if someone was to say that to you, it's our time, what would come to your mind? What do you think it's our time mean?
It's our time to chase our dreams, whatever it is. You know, no more playing safe. Or I think sometimes moms or women we can put everybody else first. It's our time to invest in ourselves. Our time to put ourselves first. It's our time to go after whatever it is we want to do in our lives that we've been putting on the back burner. Um, you know, it's our time.
Okay. Now, tell our viewers and the ones that will view on the recap, tell them why they should support the WABA.
You should support the WABA because one, it creates opportunities for so many people, not just women. I see, all the people behind the scenes, producers, DJs, companies are getting involved. It's a great platform for small businesses. It's a great
Mm-hmm.
platform for small businesses to network and to build your brand. I think from that aspect, from the business side, you should definitely get involved. And then one of the biggest reasons that I'm involved in it, I've already had an opportunity to play overseas, but I want to, give other people that same opportunity, create that same opportunity. When I'm done playing, I plan on either coaching or owning a team. It's a great experience, and it's not as easy for women as it is for men to get that opportunity. So really, just getting involved and you know putting putting it back into your community.
Okay. Okay. Yes, that's definitely a great reason to support this league. They are the league of opportunity. Um, so right now, with all that you have going on and the team that you're playing on, are you open to any partnerships or sponsorships as an individual player?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. I think it's
And
important.
how would someone be able to reach out to get in touch with you?
They can reach out to me directly on my social media. It's definitely for me. It's important that I believe in the brand. That it is equal with my values and the way I live my life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but definitely, I'm not going to just support anybody or anything. So, if you want someone that's truly going to represent your brand, and hold themselves to a high standard, definitely reach out to me directly on my Instagram on True to Hoops. You can also email me at truetohoops@gmail.com.
Okay. Okay. You all heard that here. You heard it first from her mouth. So I suggest you reach out. Now, when is the next game?
I got a game this Sunday.
All right. All right
Let's see
now.
if we can post another triple digits.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm anticipating that. I want to see. Uh
All right,
now
we
that
gotta
now that
lock
you're
in.
familiar, you're in the league, you're representing the league, you got your game one out the way. You seen what your team or is capable of with triple digits. I'm pretty sure that you have studied your opponents. So this is one of my favorite questions of all. Who you gonna call out? Do you have any specific team that you want to call out? It's okay. Everybody calls out.
Oh man, I'll call out the Georgia Soul because we just had our first loss to them. And I definitely think they're a talented team. I think, the first thing I said is, I hope we see them again. I hope
Okay,
we
and I'm
see them
pretty
again.
sure
And
because
a
this
couple of
is
my friends
your
are on that
region.
team. Yeah, a couple of my friends are on that team, so
Oh yeah,
y'all can
there's
sleep on
nothing
us if you
wrong with
want to.
friendly competition. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it. I would love to catch that game myself, since it's like a revenge game in a sense.
Oh, for sure. I don't forget
Now,
anything.
so now we have come to the close of your interview, and thank you so much for your time. Like I said, we were going to make this happen to get you on here
Hey,
to
I
get to
appreciate
know
you
who
hyping
you
me up.
are. If there's a will, there's a way. Uh, I love to have my guests to close us out with a positive word before we get off. So it's Friday. It's the end of the week. We made it. We're here. We're alive. Do you have a quote? Do you have a word? Or do you have a statement to carry us out for the rest of this Friday?
Yeah, for sure. I always finish my workouts last one, best one. Last one, best one with,
Wow.
in games and reps. It's all about how you finish. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. So last one, best one.
All right. So you heard it from Miss Marie Marquez. Actually, I know this is your very first interview, but just know this is not your last one. You have a whole season ahead. You have a great organization. So we would definitely love to call you back on. I know you are about to go into your meeting. I know it's going to be successful and productive. So please keep us updated on anything, any announcements, any events that you may have going on because we would love to share them and promote them right along with you. You have our support here at She Knows Her Sports, and you definitely have the WABA support. So just feel free. Even if you got to dump it in our DMs, just do it. And
I
we will be
appreciate you
sure
guys.
we're right behind you to promote everything that you have going on. And again, if you need us for anything, please do not hesitate to ask. You have my number, you have my social media. So
I appreciate you. And thank you,
uh,
WABA. And thank you to our fans. Other businesses, get involved. It's a great opportunity, especially small businesses. Get involved. I hope to see you at one of our games, next events. Definitely support us. We appreciate you.
all right, so there you have it. There was the this is the point guard herself, Miss Marie Marquez. Please catch her this Sunday. Download the Zingo TV app. They are the media production company that airs the WABA games. And let's see if the Carolina Upstate Thunder can bring in another triple score. So let's see.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. See ya. All right, you all. That was a great conversation. I enjoyed it. Thank you all for tuning in again on this Friday. Again, for those of you who are a small business, if you have a sports brand, if you are a media outlet, if you are a college student, if you would like to become an owner of a women's basketball team, if you would like to coach a women's basketball team, an assistant coach, man, anything else that you feel that may benefit the WABA in a positive beneficial way, please, please, please support them by following them here on Instagram at Women's ABA. Log on to www.womensaba.com to see what's going on around the league. They also have community resources available. So if you have anything going on in your community, please give them their information so they can put it up on the website for those who will be visiting. Again, thank you for your support. Happy Friday. Be sure to follow my platform here on Instagram at She Knows Her Sports. Yeah, we're looking forward to next week. We already have people reaching out for me to interview their players, so please stay tuned. We will have that flyer for you ASAP, so be on the lookout in my stories, the WABA stories, and also on the WABA page. So other than that, stay safe, social distance, wear your mask, wash your hands. Peace.